Hi. Okay, so I am a multiple copy hoarder, and I just reorganized my shelves and filled up the new spiral or like turning bookshelf, and I'm in dire need of another one. But I decided to go through my shelves because I know I buy multiple copies of the same book because they're different editions, or for example, when Game On came out, or any of the other ones, because I do have multiple copies of the other ones. But specifically when Game On came out, you know how they were like different versions in Walmart, the Barnes and Nobles, the Target, and then some of them had special editions, bonus scenes, and stuff like that. So I definitely need absolutely all of them, right? But I am a forgetful ADHD girly who forgets which editions she bought and has bought multiple of the same edition. For example, tourist season, I bought two of the same exact edition. So, and I also do have the, oh wait, you can't see it, it's down there. I do have the sprayed etched one, and then I have this one who came with like stickers and stuff. That's for example. I have every single edition of Bloodlust because I'm obsessed, and I thought I was missing this one. So when I went to Shadows and Seductions 2026, AB Synth had them on her, was it AB Synth or was it? Yeah, I believe it was AB Synth. She had them on her shelf because this is written by her, but you know, multiple editions, other authors. Anyways, she had this on her table, so I was like, I'm missing that one, so I need it. And then I had forgotten I had pre-ordered it, so now I have two of the same one, but I have six of the Bloodlust in different editions. So I definitely don't need two of the same exact one. I just need the multiple editions, if you know what I mean. Also, same thing happened with the Dark Knights collection and the Wreck series by Dana Leanne. I'm obsessed with Dana Leanne. She has one whole bookshelf, one whole like slot to herself. And I have every single edition, for example, of Carving for Kara. And I had forgotten I had pre-ordered these, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it again. And then that also happened. I forgot I had the dark edition of Carving for Kara, so I went ahead and reordered it. I have two of the same exact Wicked Deaths edition. And then two, I believe you can see this one over there. Yeah, I have two of the exact same Lights Out edition. And I don't need stuff like that, right? I don't need multiple of the exact same copy. So what I have gone ahead is I have put them on my Pango store. You can go ahead, there's the link in my bio. Also, there's a code if it's your first purchase that you can use. I believe it's CB. I'm going to double check and put it right here. And if you want to have any of these special editions that I have or of the multiple copies that I have, then please go ahead and take them off my hands so that I can buy a new bookshelf and more books. Because I was trying to not buy one of the bigger ones, so that's why I bought the rotating one. I'll switch you so you can see. So I bought the rotating one, which Nikki recommended, and I had to immediately go and buy. But it's already full. And I no longer have any space. I decided that since I had that extra space, I was going to reorganize the shelves, and now I like how they are because I gave more specific authors like a whole slot because they do fit like in a whole area. For example, all of that shelf, the third shelf is Katie Roberts, right? So I decided to move her here since I have fantasy here and in that corner. So I decided to just do that whole section, dark romance, like that. All of that section is dark romance. But now I need more space, so I'm thinking I'm going to buy another one of these big shelves that I have to paint green, so it's going to be a while. And then maybe another rotating shelf, because I do have Villains and Vixens coming up in July, and I've already pre-ordered a bunch of books. And then I also have Shadows and Seductions in March, which I've pre-ordered from probably every single author that has already confirmed and has a Viventi pre-order form out there. So I'm going to need more space. So these are the books that I'm going to have on my Pango, but I'm thinking I may do another run and see, because I do have a lot of contemporary romance that I like, but I'm not loved, so I don't want to have them as a trophy book on my shelf. So yeah, and then before Heated Rivalry and before Off Campus came out, I was obsessed with hockey romance already, so I have all of that shelf is hockey. And then in my, over there, down there, where you see the Kanye Cox books, behind those are like series, and that's where I have my Elle Kennedy series, all of the, I'll just show you. So that's where I have like my special edition, like my indie, no, these are the Blue Book ones, but I have these ones, and then I also have Jassy, let me see. And then I also have these ones, which are like every single like sport or different characters. And so yeah, I'm thinking I need to go through my contemporary shelves and kind of like dig out what I'm not keeping. And I'm also going to put it on my Pango. So if you want to see what I have there, if you want special editions at less of the price or editions that you can't get anymore because they're sold out, then go to my Pango store and you will most probably find it there. Anyways, love you. Say bye.